All right, we're back out here on the Terex Hi-Ranger, and I'm gonna throw this control handle back up inside. Let's get to work. So there's the rebuilt handle, there's the sleeve, those are the pistons, and then all the hardware. I didn't take this apart, so I have some pictures of how it was taken apart, and we'll see if we can figure it out. So I use the ball end 5mm to get those bolts in, partially. It's still loose, and now we'll work on the pins. See how this goes. All right, so from what I can gather, these small little cross pins go on the middle two cylinders, like right there. And there's a hole in this plastic housing that you can use to pass through the one on the right. So I just use my long reach pliers and just kind of push through the hole to start out with, and then finish with a flat, and then I'll just put in my cotter pin right in the middle. And this side is much easier to access. Threw my back out doing that, but got the cotter pin there and the cotter pin there, and those are installed. That middle piston can actually come up, but I had to loosen the adjustment nut and drop it down just a little bit. And as long as it maintains like neutral position and it's not like activating on the top side, then it's good to go. So I'll tighten that back up. Tighten down all of the base hex head bolts because I feel like I need to be back in the regular position. I'll run the air tubing, it's back there. I'll run that later. There's little hose holders, and then I can run it up inside. There's extra slack, it looks like, as well, and a little tiny hose clamp right there. But sorry if the audio quality is terrible. But once these are in on both sides, I'll hook up these little housing securements to this pin. I just got to figure out, look at my pictures, which pin goes where. I believe it also goes through this upright right there. One. Time to do the rest. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now, and then when you twist the handle, those rotate as well. Then we just got to pick up these little tabs right there and run them through with those two bolts, and then those two bolts with the caps are for the rain cover on top of there, right in those two holes. Yep. So I ran the air hose back up inside. This one I could not get off, so I just zip tied loosely, and then the one that is up inside runs from, can't really see it, right there out here, and then we'll connect up to the tube. That's the last step, and then we can put the housing back on, or the protective boot, and the cap. All right, little hose clamps on. Doesn't need too much. This is where you want to make sure you're not leaking too much oil because it will get down in that tubing and possibly clog it up. But now we can put the booting on. It's reassembled. I went ahead and flipped the rubber boot down over that elastic, or excuse me, over the spring, and now it's back to fully functional. You can already feel it pulling air. So there you go. We tested it and it's ready to roll, and I think it's actually going up for sale. So if you're looking to buy a Terex Hi-Ranger lift truck, used to be part of Duke Energy in North Carolina, give me a shout.